So, in the last episode, chat, at the very end of the last episode, we set up our Obsidian Collector here, and you can see already I'm starting to kind of collect Obsidian. I didn't mean to pick that stuff up, but just as I walk past here, I occasionally get Obsidian thrown at me and just end up with it clogging up my inventory. But at the very end of the last episode, we worked on setting up this autosieve, which is doing its job. And also, I should point out that I have been disproven, I have been myth-busted between episodes. In the last episode, I stated that the water wheels could only go 16 blocks out. Apparently, they can go much, much further out. Somebody sent me a link to a video where they had, I think, 128 water wheels stretching like multiple chunks out into the distance, and it was ridiculously fast. Now, I don't think that I'm going to bother extending this out any further, because already I think this is fine. I don't really want to have like 128 water wheels going out into the distance here. And also I've been told that the water wheels and the sifting system in general is quite laggy. And so I think for the most part, we're going to stick with what we already have here. We'll put a mechanical user under this one. We'll put a mechanical user under this one. And then we'll leave this one kind of just how it is for the timing. I think it'll be more than fast enough, at least for the early game. We also set up a couple of igneous extruders down here on the bottom level. Upgraded them all to the hardened variant using the hardened upgrade kit, and upgraded them as well with an augment, the classic deposition augment. And so now all of these can produce either gravel, sand, or sand again, because unfortunately you cannot use this upgrade here to produce dust. But what we can hopefully do is just turn that sand into dust using like a basic pulverizer or something before we send it up to the auto sifting system. Now, the really cool thing about this is that although it does require both lava and water to be present in the igneous extruder for it to produce sand or gravel, it doesn't actually use any of the lava. You'll see lava, it says 0 millibuckets. So I think you do have to have at least a bucket worth of lava in the igneous extruder, but no lava is required in the production of the sand, which is super cool. It means that all we have to do is put down like a sink or just kind of an aqueous accumulator, some kind of unlimited water source nearby, and it should be able to provide the igneous extruder with enough water to produce an unlimited amount of sand, an unlimited amount of gravel, and then an unlimited amount of sand again going into dust in the future. But one of the other things that I want to work on in today's episode, and one of the things I'm contemplating jumping into at the start before we even think about auto sifting, is storage. It's applied energistics, because holy heck, I am getting fed up of this like stack of chests that we've got going on here. Every single one of them is just full of trash. If I want to find something, I've got to go and like double click on the search bar here, because I have no idea where anything is. I don't know where my redstone's at. It's in here somewhere. I know that. There it is. We've got 50 redstone hiding out in one of these chests here. And so I think before we jump into auto sifting, before we jump into automating the resources, I kind of want to start by automating and upgrading our storage system, right? And to do that, I think we should jump in with a little bit of Applied Energistics 2. Now, Applied Energistics 2 has been tweaked a little bit in this pack. I mentioned it a bit in the previous stream, but if we go over to @Applied Energistics, you'll see that, for example, if we wanted to make, let's have a look. We don't need a ME drive just yet. We also don't need a controller really just yet. The only things really that we need, I guess we don't need an ME drive, but it would be nice to have one. We could put everything into storage drawers and then just use like a storage bus, but I think an ME drive would be nicer if we can get it to work. So the problem that we run into here is that the engineering processes require printed engineering circuits. The printed engineering circuits require an inscriber engineering press, and the inscriber engineering press requires that we go through some mystical agriculture. We need some of this Certus quartz essence, and to get the Certus quartz essence, we need Certus quartz seeds. Now, for those, we need this intermedium essence, which, for anybody familiar with mystical agriculture, you'll know that you get it through crafting the previous tier, Prudentium essence, and that is acquired again through the previous tier, Inferium essence. All of those are crafted with different tiers of Infusion Crystal to get the different tiers of essence. Now, thankfully, we already have some Inferium essence in our spawner over here. I'm not quite sure how much we have. I think at least a few hundred. Yeah, we've got 319. Now, I'm not actually quite sure of the exact number that we need in order to craft all the way up to the essence. But what we can do if we don't have enough is we can actually craft Imperium Seeds that will allow us to grow more Inferium fairly easily. So to make the Imperium Seeds, we don't want to go straight in with tier 6 Imperium Seeds. You'll see there are quite a few of them here, going from tier 1 all the way up to tier 6. Tier 6, a little bit difficult to craft, requiring the Insanium Essence, which requires you to go through, all of the tiers of Supremium and Superium and Intermedium and all the different tiers. We're not going to go there just yet. The one that we're after is the basic Inferium Seed, requiring 8 Inferium and then 1 vanilla Minecraft seed in the middle. Thankfully, we do have quite a few of those already. And now I think correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but I'm fairly certain the fastest way for us to get this to grow faster is probably going to be with a watering can. Right, and there are two different watering cans. There is the one from, or the ones, I guess, from Mystical Agriculture that go up in tier along with the essence. And then there are two here from Tiny Progressions, a reinforced watering can, which can do a 5x5 area, and a basic watering can that can do a 3x3 area. And I think we're going to try and go for this one. If I'm not mistaken, the recipe for this one does involve us going through the Mystical Agriculture, at least the first tier of Mystical Agriculture watering can, but I don't think this should be too hard for us to craft. It's this bit here, I think, the Imperium Fertilization Core is going to be the most expensive bit, requiring some Imperium, gold, 3 bone meal, and a base essence ingot, which requires an iron ingot, and then 4 prosperity shards. We'll get to those in just a second, as well as 1 theoretical infinite water source, which needs 4 base essence nuggets, so more of those base essence, more of those prosperity shards, as well as 5 water essence, so we are going to have to make water seeds. Not too difficult, all things considered. And then we also need 4 of these Inferium ingots. These are made with another base essence ingot and some Inferium essence, and so we're going to need multiple of these base essence ingots. For those, we need multiple prosperity shards, and prosperity shards you get through sifting either netherrack or endstone, both of which right now we do not have. So looking at the probability there, I think our best course of action here, those are tin ingots, Isaac, not the ones that you're after. Looking at the probabilities, you'll see that if we sift netherrack, you can only sift it in an iron stiffened mesh. The odds are pretty low, 10%. Endstone's a bit better. With a flint stiffened mesh, it's 20%. With an iron stiffened mesh, it's 36%. It's a bit of an odd one. But then with a diamond stiffened mesh, the odds go up to 52%. And so I think we should probably work towards that. Now, right now, we don't actually have a diamond stiffened mesh, nor do we have enough diamonds to actually make it. And so I think the very first thing that I'm going to do, now that I've rambled on for like 20 minutes at the start of today's stream here, is I'm going to go ahead and grab some gravel and quickly do a little bit of sifting to try and get us the 6 diamonds required. Although I guess we could just drop them in there. What I'm going to do real quick is I think I'm going to whip up an advanced item collector and stick it on here so that if we do some sifting, it just kind of all gets, although this storage chest is very quickly getting filled up, isn't it? How do I want to do this? We could look at upgrading the crate. Yeah, that one probably wouldn't be too difficult, honestly. And you can actually make crate upgrade kits, right? Small to medium crate storage. It requires a medium crate. That makes sense. And then 4 of these, which are just zapped blocks of coal. So we actually don't even need that much to make that work. You know what? Sure. Boom. And then if we just, for now, stick this advanced item collector on there, I think we've got more than enough obsidian for the time being. Yeah, this is actually full. Like right now, all this is doing is just voiding the excess obsidian that we make. And so really the last step here is to kind of get a hopper of some description, or like a transfer node or something to pump the gravel into the bottom of that. And so let me see here. It might actually not be a bad idea for us to try and put those old item translocators to good use. Again, no idea where they are. There they are. Let's have a look here. I can also do with, I guess, another chest real quick, just somewhere that we can put the gravel so that it kind of can automatically be pumped into the bottom of the auto sieve there until we get our first couple of diamonds. Can you use a compacting drawer for the ore chunks? That's a good point, actually. I'm not sure. Originally, my plan for the ore chunks was going to be to use the compactor from the mod compactor, but I've been told that the compactor does not work with ore chunks. If it does work in the... I want that to be there, right? Yeah, if it does work in the compacting drawer, then we'll probably end up using those. But if it doesn't work, then we'll have to come up with another solution. But by the looks of Twitch chat, it seems that it does work, which would make my life a lot easier. So we'll just do this. For now, we're just going to throw all the gravel in like so. And then if we go ahead and push that in like that, it's going to pump the gravel up. Nice. So we'll let that do its thing. Hopefully that won't take too long to get us a diamond. Also, I'm going to bump the radius of this up quite a bit because it's fairly possible that things will end up flying kind of over in that direction. Hopefully a 10 by 10 radius is large enough to where this can collect all of the resources. Again, not particularly fast, but it seems like, yeah, that's fine. That's more than fine. Let's take a peek. We've got 2 diamonds. All right, so whilst we're waiting for that to do its thing, let us get ourselves a little bit of endstone. The whole reason we need the diamonds is so we can get a diamond stiffened mesh. We need the diamond stiffened mesh to sift some crushed endstone to get those prosperity shards. I don't think we have any from the mob farm. We don't. So, now that we've got our blaze lamp under here, the cobblestone can be turned into lava quite quickly, which is very nice indeed. And it might even, chat, be worth kind of trying to automate this a little bit, like automate the production of lava here. I'm thinking if we move this crucible kind of over, we don't even need like this safety box around the what used to be lava anymore. We can get rid of this. But yeah, I'm thinking like if we just put this like directly behind here for now, we can kind of pump the cobblestone out of our compacting drawer into the crucible and then have that like all of the lava produced there go like directly into maybe some kind of tank, so we've got a nice little backlog of lava ready to go for when we need it. And we should, I think, have a couple of translocators left. Do you make translocators in bulk? Not translocators, sorry, the transfer nodes. Do we make transfer nodes in bulk, chat, or are they made like individually in this pack? They are made in bulk, so I'm fairly certain that we should have like 2 left over, I think. We got 3, nice. And then the filters for those are also fairly easy to make. It's just sticks and string. We might have string in here somewhere. We do, nice. I never know anymore if I've got string in here or if I have to go over to my mob farm because everything is just such a freaking mess at this point, which is why we're trying to get into applied energistics so early on here. But let's go ahead and grab a filter real quick. We need the filter because otherwise I'm fairly certain it will try and pull out the compressed or double compressed cobblestone, which is not compatible, I don't think, at least. Let me try that real quick before I start saying things that I'm going to regret. Can I put this in here? No. Okay, I didn't think so. That's fine. Isaac, check for the patient bag. We do have a patient bag, but I don't know if it's useful or not. Like, can we use a patient bag? Is it worth trying to like invest in setting up a patient bag? Let's grab a standard filter, and then all we're going to do is just go ahead and whitelist cobblestone, like so. Boom. And then if we do something like this, and this, we should hopefully see cobblestone start to fill up in here. Maybe. Ah, see, it's tried to pull. Yeah, okay, there we go. There we go. It took a few seconds there. It tried to pull this out before we put the filter in. But now the filter is in, it's working. Nice. Okay, and then we want to go ahead and pull that out into some form of tank. I'm not quite sure what our best bet is going to be here for a tank. My go-to is usually the portable tank from Thermal Expansion. But then again, the open blocks tanks are very easy to make, especially when you've got Obsidian. They're also flexible and expandable. And so I think for the time being, given that they're just pretty cheap overall, I'm going to start with those. We can always go ahead and upgrade later on down the line. So for now, let's go ahead and craft up some glass panes, like so. And I think it's just 5 glass panes and 4 obsidian. It is, nice. So for now, we'll do something like this. We should also have, I think, some spare fluid ducts, although I caught myself that time, because I do it every single time. I go to use these fluid ducts here to move lava, but these can no longer move lava in newer versions of Thermal Expansion. They will burn and or explode. You need to upgrade those to the higher tier versions, the hardened fluid ducts, which again I think we should be able to make if I can find my invar. If we look at fluid ducts here, I don't think these are too difficult for us to make. They're not. It's just 2 invar and then 1 lead, and we should already have, I think, somewhere a servo lying around, because you make those in pairs, and I'm fairly certain that we only used 1. Although for the life of me, I cannot see where it is. This is the reason, chat. This is why we need applied energistics, and we need it now. No, I have no idea where that is. That's fine. We can make another one, I think, fairly easily. The quantum tank is cheap and OP. Quantum tank. This one here from Quantum Storage, it is cheap. How much can the quantum tank hold? Let's have a look. That is surprisingly cheap. It just needs a bucket, which I think we already have a few of. We do. Nice. Let's see here. We're missing 5 iron ingots. 2 billion? Excuse me? Really? That is insane. What? 2.7 billion buckets? No. What? Let's have a look. If I put this thing down like, let's get rid of these then for a second, if they're just nowhere near as good. And then if I put this, we'll put it just like here for now. Oh yeah, look at that. 2,147,483,647 millibuckets. Jeez. That is a lot of liquid. Holy heck. What? That's crazy. That is crazy. Okay, so if we're going to do that then, I guess everything else still works the same though, right? We can still go ahead and make ourselves another fluid duct, like so. throw that down right about there for now. We do need some glass, some redstone. I think the only thing we're missing here is iron nuggets, and I think that's everything that we need to make like a basic servo here. Oh, you only make one at a time now. You used to make two at a time, I'm pretty sure, with that recipe, but that's fine. We can throw that on there, set that to ignore redstone signal, and that's going to start to fill up with lava, which is nice. And it should fill up quite quickly because of this 30 times speed bonus that we've got on turning our cobblestone even into lava there. So that is quite nice. That's going to fill up, I mean, it's 2 billion millibuckets, right? So it's still going to take a while to actually get full, but I wouldn't be surprised if we do fill this up sooner than you might think. So now we've got the lava there. What did I need the lava for, chat? I needed the lava for, I guess, 2 reasons. One, I want to pump lava into our igneous extruders, which I will do real quick here. We need to put just 1 bucket in each of the igneous extruders. But then we also need lava, of course, to make the endstone, which we're going to turn into crushed endstone and then sift to get those prosperity shards, which we need in order to get started with a little bit of mystical agriculture, of course. Do we have 6 diamonds? We do. We got 7. Nice. Nice. As well as a lot of ore pieces there. Holy heck. All right. Let me quickly grab 1 more bucket of lava just to go and throw in that last igneous extruder before I forget. And then we'll get started on making some crushed endstone, which really I don't think is going to be too difficult, simply due to the fact that we have got quite a large amount of glowstone. And given that once you have that diamond stiffened mesh, which I should make again before I forget, my inventory is just filling up way too quickly here. Let's dump those out. Let's quickly grab 1 iron stiffened mesh, and if memory serves me right, I'm pretty sure the recipe is just something like this. It is. Nice. People did also tell me you can enchant these. Apparently you can put, I don't know what Curse of Vanishing is, but there are other effects that you can put on here, like Sieve Efficiency, which I believe just increases the output chance you get, or maybe that's Sieve Fortune. Does Sieve Efficiency make it faster? I'm not quite sure which bonus does what. Sieve Luck of the Sea, which I believe gives you fish when you sift, which is an odd one. But I'm not quite sure what Sieve Efficiency does. And can we make these, or do we just have to get these out of loot bags? Because another thing that people did tell me is that if you start opening those loot bags with like an automatic loot bag opener, you will get a crazy number of enchantment books that will need to be like organized and sorted elsewhere if you ever want to like have space again. So we got the diamond stiffened mesh. I need to get a barrel of some description. We do have a wooden barrel, I think, but we're going to need a stone barrel if we want to work with lava here. A stone barrel, very similar to the wooden barrel, looks something like that. And then for the time being, all we need to do really is just put this like here, I guess. And that should start filling up with a little bit of lava as well. We can, I guess maybe this wasn't the best idea, actually. Maybe I should put this, you know what? Yeah, okay. No, just to be, I'm going to put this here, so that we can just move it over manually like that. I think that's going to be faster than waiting for it to fill up. And then drop some glowstone in, and we have endstone. Nice. And approximately, we're going to need a fair bit of endstone, I think, actually, because with the 50% chance, it is quite high, but it does mean that we need about 2 endstone for every 1 prosperity shard that we get. And I think we're going to need quite a few of those prosperity shards. Use the bag opener on the patient bag. So how does that work, like, with the patient bag? What's the, like, if we put the patient bag into a loot bag opener, does it just continually do it automatically for us? We did get lucky there on the prosperity shard, which is nice. And we completed a quest, which is also nice. But does it just loop it through? Let's try it real quick. Apparently we completed 2 quests. Oh, we just got credit for the seed essence there. So opener. Let's have a look here. This thing, not too difficult to make, I don't think. It needs a chest here, 2 silver ingots, and then 6 lapis. Oh my goodness. We are tearing through the quest, chat. Holy heck. All right, let's smelt that up. We only need 6. And then, oh, we only need 2, actually. And then 2 more lapis. You don't need a lot of shards. You need like 16. Yeah, that's what I mean, though. Like 16 shards at a 50% rate means we need like 32 endstone. I know it's not a crazy amount of endstone, but that is what I meant by like a lot of endstone. Like, that is 32 buckets of lava, which is coming along. We got 17 right now, but we're still waiting on that to come through there. So what do I need here? I need a chest. Should not be too difficult. I'll just take 8 wood here and make 4 chests. So we always need chests, right? All right, loot bag opener. So if I put this down and I just put in my patient loot bag, which is right about there, how in the world does this work? So do I have to, oh, like I need to set up a system to kind of filter that back through, I guess, from the output slot back to the input slot? That shouldn't be too difficult, right? I don't know if the transfer node here is like the fastest way of doing this. It's almost certainly not, but it's what we kind of got on hand already. And again, the filtering for this is fairly easy. So let's see, like, did that, oh, it'll be in here, right? I guess we don't even need to filter this. If this is the only thing in here, that's just going to work, right? Like, I can put this filter away for later. Like, this will just do its job and continue opening this bag. And maybe eventually we'll get, I think it's a Nether star? Yeah, like, there is a chance, a very, very small chance, I think, but a chance that eventually there will be a Nether star in this loot bag opener, right? That seems pretty crazy, but hey. 1 out of 10k chance to get the Wither Star. All right, so that's going to take a little while. But I guess setting up early means that hopefully eventually I'll get there. And maybe we'll get lucky, you know, maybe we'll get lucky and it'll be done sooner rather than later. Also, we could automate this, like, to make this a little easier, right? It's going to look horrible, but if we just put, like, a chest, like, here, I guess, and, like, have a hopper on top, we can kind of just automate this and set it and forget it and come back to it later and then maybe start working on our sifting setup whilst we wait. Like, if we just put, oh my goodness, my inventory is getting so full, but if we just put, like, a hopper there, stone barrel there, and then, I guess, another hopper on top. For the glowstone, that is. Or even on the back, I guess, like, that would work. Throw the glowstone in, and then, oh no, they might have to be on the top, actually, now that I think about it. I'm fairly certain that if we do that and then just pump the lava in a bit of an awkward roundabout fashion, this is not the most optimal way of doing it because I don't want it to touch this pipe here. Although I guess at this point we should just pipe that directly into there, right? But what I want to be able to do is get rid of this in a second and just leave this set up here. So that's why I'm not going straight into there. And so for the time being, I'm just going to quickly create another servo here and then pump that around like so. Wow, we actually had a ton of lava already, I guess, because there's 31 end stone. So let's give this a try real quick and see just how much, just how many prosperity shards we can get, right? We might get lucky and get enough right off the bat here. But let me see here. We did get 16 prosperity shards. So if we want to make a watering can, we need to get one of these guys. So every single ingot here, yeah, we need 4. Oh my goodness, we need so much, right? Because we need 4 prosperity shards per ingot. And the watering can needs 4 ingots. So that's 16 ingots already. 16 prosperity shards already. Plus 4 more here is 20. Plus another ingot just for making nuggets, so 24. And then, is that it? Do I need 24 prosperity shards? That's not too bad. I mean, we've got 16, so getting up to 24 shouldn't be too bad. And I'm assuming we've probably got quite a bit more endstone. By quite a bit, I mean, of course, 5 more endstone over here. Can you find prosperity ore in the Nether? That's a good question, actually. Probably. People did tell me. Yeah, there is Nether prosperity ore. People did tell me that if I put my Nether prosperity ore into, like, you can smelt this, I think. Oh, you could put, for one, you could pulverize that into 7. Into 5 or 7, which is pretty cool. But people did tell me for the most part, it doesn't seem to apply to this Nether ore, but like in general, if you go and find like Nether diamond ore, that we can actually get quite a large amount from that ore by smelting it. So like normally you get 2 diamond ore when you smelt Nether diamond ore in a normal furnace, but our furnace doubles ore outputs. So apparently if we put Nether diamond ore into our furnace, we get 4 diamond ore output, and then we can smelt that in our furnace and get, I believe, 8 diamonds out of it because it doubles it again when you put it back in. So if we ever do need to go and do some mining in the Nether, we should make sure to throw it into our doubling furnace, which of course we would, but apparently we can get quite a lot of resources out of that, which is nice. Prosperity ore is everywhere. Really? Okay, in that case then, chat has convinced me. Let's give this a try. First things first, let me just dump some of this out into here, and also let me dump some of my inventory, like, into a chest, I guess. I'm going to make another chest here just because so I know where all my stuff is. But let's go and make another Nether portal that's a little further away and see if we can't get like a bit of a better Nether spawn. See if Isaac remembers how to make a basic Minecraft Nether portal. I have a feeling that I do, but I've been wrong before. There we go. And then we should hopefully still have a flint and steel somewhere. And I've got to be careful not to fall off the edge of this freaking platform. Also, let's not forget my sword. And people did tell me in the last stream that we should probably almost certainly look at upgrading our tools to obsidian now that we have it. Are you adverse to exploiting a bug? Ooh, that's a good question. It really depends on how game-breaking the bug is. If it's a bug that is minimal and makes my life significantly easier, then I'm all for it. If it's a bug that's like, if you press like T whilst inside the alloy kiln, it gives you 64 nether stars, then I'm less interested. So it really depends on the severity of the bug, right? We don't die in the nether, it's true. What am I after here? So real quick, let me grab some obsidian and let's do a little bit of work in the part builder here. I want to make some obsidian parts. Specifically, I would like to make a sword head replacement, a pickaxe head replacement, shovel, and axe head. I just kind of want to replace all, and we might as well go with sledgehammer as well, right? I just kind of want to upgrade all of my tools here with obsidian heads, so they're just better at what they do. Excuse me? I can't upgrade the flint shovel? Oh, I did it the wrong way around, you fool. And then my hatchet. Nice. All right, where is my flint and steel? If we press T here, it is in here, and it is there. I'm so bad at picking things out of a chest, man. Jeez. Okay, before I go, let me see about this armor here. How is our armor situation looking? So, which armor is the best here, chat? Also, can we easily repair this? I guess we need an anvil, right, if we're going to repair this? Lapis, osmium, steel, and glowstone. Let's check the quest book, because the quest book does have, like, the line of progression for armor. So, tin, silver, gold, chain, nickel. Osmium is there. I have a feeling steel's probably going to be higher up, right? Steel is higher up. And then glowstone is actually quite higher up. So glowstone seems to be the best there. Craft the broken armor together. Ooh, you're a genius. Oh, excuse me? I beg your pardon, game. Could I have these leggings? No. leggings are forbidden. Is this like a visual glitch? Yeah, so that's just not going to work, which sucks. Can I take other pieces of armor out? I can. It's just like weirdly, it doesn't like that one particular piece of armor. Okay, so let's see if we can craft like these helmets together to repair them. We can. Nice. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll get like a nice steel helmet, which looks ridiculous, but sure. Doesn't look as cool as our witch hat, but I'll take it. And then we'll take the boots, craft those together. Kind of sucks that the glowstone armor is the one that doesn't work, because that's kind of the best one here. I'll try again just to see if it's fixed. No, it doesn't like it whatsoever. That's fine. Although I don't know here, like, I guess we'll go with Lapis Leggings, just because we got two of them and thus can craft them together into something a bit more workable. Even though the durability or the armor amount there is still quite low. And then, like, I don't even know if it's worth taking out, like an osmium chest plate. 16 durability compared to the 48. Is it worth the extra points like that? I guess we could always just carry around our leather armor with us just in case we break it, right? And then come back to it if necessary. Sure, why not? Let's go get some prosperity shards. I'll see if we can find some prosperity shards at least. And maybe even some heat sand. That'd be nice. So yeah, still in this, is that the same? This is the same nether portal. Like, despite the fact, I guess I didn't go far enough out to get a different nether portal. That's fine. So, I have a feeling that we might not get very lucky here with ores. Like, there's some nether quartz ore around here, but like not a lot of, I don't remember at least seeing a lot of other ores nearby. But that's fine, chat, because we don't die in the nether. We don't die. There's some normal looking nether over there. Do I have a waypoint? I think I did create a waypoint, but it would seem that it has disappeared. I'm going to quickly put a new waypoint down, chat, by the nether portal, just so that I know where I'm going back. Otherwise, I will get lost and forget everything. Waypoints, new portal. Let's go see if we can't find some prosperity. I don't even know. It looks kind of like nether quartz, or I guess it's like a little bit of blue in there. This is heat sand. So if I'm not a fool, I should use my shovel. And that's that taken care of. These are either diamonds or prosperity shards. As I mentioned earlier, diamonds are good for us because they allow us to very easily get, also I think some platinum as well, just because we might need that. The diamonds are good for us. They allow us to get a lot of diamonds. Oh, geez, you look horrifying. Oh, man. Do you see that spider? Ugh. And then there's a wither skeleton. Oh, man. I was not prepared for this venture, chat. I just want some prosperity shards. Are those prosperity shards, or is that looks like tin to me? Or some other resource. Ugh. I'm going to move this way, away from that wither skeleton, away from that giant spider. The thing that, that's tin as well. Oh, maybe the other one's not tin. The thing that kind of got me most is that I didn't see the spider. I didn't see it until it was just like in the corner of my eye. And it was just there. You can vein mine the heat sand too. You'll want more than one in case you want to create more lava. That's a fair point. We probably do want more for more lava. See, that spider there is less intimidating, but still a little scary. Are you prosperity shards? That's prosperity ore. Okay. Hopefully the spiders are not good. Get out of here. You don't stand a chance. I've got infinite health regeneration. I cannot be killed. Okay, so that's 17 more prosperity shards, which is quite nice. Or some coal ore, which I'm not too bothered about. Inferium ore, I guess, is like, why don't we just take it, right? I have a feeling we can probably beat a wither skeleton, so I'm not too worried about this guy. Yeah, our sword's not half bad here. And again, with the infinite regeneration, our health total should be fine. Our armor's definitely seen better days. That's okay. So yeah, that should be a nice amount of diamonds there for us. Keep an eye on that giant spider back there, which again, I think we should be able to kill fairly easily, honestly. I don't think it will be too difficult for us to work with that. Also, not too bothered about gold just yet. Really just looking for those prosperity shards. That's really all I'm after right now. And also, you know, trying not to die in the lava would also be very nice indeed. It would just be a bonus, really, more than anything else, to not die here. We should get some nether quartz, I think. Like, we are a little lower nether quartz, all things considered. Oh, gosh, didn't mean to do that. And now my pickaxe is broken, lovely. All right, in that case then, chat, let's head back. 17 should be enough, right? We have 24... or 16 back at home, something like that. We have a few back, and I think we needed 24 is maybe what I'm thinking of. So let's kill this spider, who is big, and who may split into smaller spiders when killed. No, we're fine. Let's get the heat sand, in case we want more heat sand. And let's get the heck out of here. Like, let's just leave. This is a lot of heat sand. For the time being, what I'm thinking is, first of all, I want to test out if we do get double diamond ore out of this. Look at that. We had 6 nether diamond ore. And then if we put this back in, we can pulverize it to get a double output. But I think if we just put this back in again, we're going to get 24 diamonds here. That is crazy. That is real nice. Look at that. 24 diamonds. Kind of makes all of that sifting we did at the start of the episode feel a bit useless, right? But nevertheless, let's also get rid of this for now. We don't need those lying around here, at least not right now. So what I am thinking, chat, is first things first, replace the blaze lamp. We no longer need this. We can throw down our heat sand and get a 120 times speed boost there. Holy heck. And also, I'm kind of thinking here that we should, like, right now we're being limited by the speed of the transfer node. We are probably about to hit a limit in terms of how fast this cobblestone generator can move, although if we upgrade our cobblestone generator to the next tier, which we can do now that we have all of those diamonds, I'm mostly thinking, chat, that we do something like this, and we just put the heat sand here, we put the crucible here, and then we just use translocators, because they're just so good. And again, I should just translocate, so I should use the T method to find it. Nice. The problem with this, actually, I guess, is there going to be a problem? Oh, no, that works just fine. I was going to say maybe there'll be a problem if it tries to move the compressed cobblestone, but it seems like it's working fine and producing like a nice amount of lava. It does mean we have to move this, and we might lose 44 millibuckets of lava. Although I guess what we could do real quick here is just... Does it retain its inventory, chat? Anyone know? I was going to say we could turn all that lava into endstone, but I think that's a waste of glowstone right now. I think instead we can just move this. Even if it doesn't retain its inventory, we should fill it up. Oh, it does retain its inventory. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Like, if anything, at this point... Oh, yeah, that's going fine. Oh, look at that, chat. That's quite nice. Yeah, that's going up faster than it was before. That's real nice. I like it. I like it. And again, this was all pretty temporary. I'll get rid of that fairly soon there. We could use the liquid translocator as well. I don't think we need to right now. Like, the speed at which this is being produced is not fast enough to, like, this is not the bottleneck right now. The bottleneck right now is just still this, the speed at which the crucible can make the lava. If we increase the speed again, let's have a look here. What's the next tier? We go to alpha and we go to lava processing. But once we get to awakened draconium, which I feel like might be a little ways away, then I guess we could upgrade this. The liquid translocator would look cooler, but for now I think this works just fine. I don't think we need to worry about that just yet. So, going back to where we were at, we need a watering can. In all caps, that's how important it is. So, for the watering can, we need multiple of these prosperity ingots. For that, we need iron ingots and we need prosperity shards. Finally, we have some prosperity shards. I should always be using my shovel, and I never do. Let's grab some iron ingots. Let's craft up some prosperity ingots. Let's try to not craft too many prosperity ingots because I do not want to have to go and get more prosperity shards that we don't need. Is that not the recipe? Iron ingot. 4 prosperity shards. Oh, just a visual glitch. Okay. So we'll start with 5. I know we have to craft one of these into nuggets, like so. And then let's see. What do we need here? We need a couple of these. At least 4. And then what else are we missing? We need 1 more base ingot there. Also, fine. We can make another one. Oh. Like that, if I don't mess that up royally, we can do that. So what are we missing now? We need water essence. For that, we need water seeds. For that, we just need 4 buckets of water, really. And also a crafting seed here, which I believe we get back. I don't think this is actually used up in the crafting recipe. We do also need to get a prosperity seed. But again, that should not be too difficult for us. Again, now we've got so many chests. Like, some of my stuff is in this chest. Some is in this chest. Some's all the way over in that chest. Like, there's so much stuff just everywhere. Anyway, let's do this. Let's get our standard seed. And then what was it? Just this? It was. This is a tier 1 crafting seed. Nice. All right. Back to the watering can. I trust me, chat. This will be worth it in the long run, I think. Hopefully. So now we need 3 bone meal. We need 1 golden ingot. Finally, some nice, easy crafts. Gold ingots we have, and bone meal we also have in abundance, so we can go ahead and make ourselves an Imperium fertilization core. And then the last thing we need here is the water seeds. The water seeds need buckets. The buckets, I believe we can't make buckets like this. We need iron plates, right? Which means that once again, we need to go find our hammer, this guy right here, and we need to make some iron plates. Sprinklers in the lily pad are better. I mean, we could always go with all of them, right? Like, do we have to go with one or the other? Which sprinklers are we talking about? Sprinkler. These ones here from Open Blocks, or the ones from AgriCraft? The ones from AgriCraft, I think, are pretty good. Although, I don't know if they're better than the watering can. Like, the watering can is pretty good, I believe. Where is my bucket? I got 1 there, I guess that'll do. Let me clear some inventory space out. And then let's go grab 3 buckets of water from our sink. Nice. And I think, chat, that should be everything we need for the water essence. Or the water seed, I guess, to make the water essence. There we go. It does use up the crafting seed. I thought we'd get that back, actually. I also thought this was given back to us. Alas, it is not. Do I have a hoe? The answer is definitely yes, because we heard some ground not too long ago. As to where in the freaking world my hoe is, that is a fantastic question that, of course, I do not know the answer to. And so I'm going to type in hoe and then press, I think it's a stone hoe? It is. Nice. Okie dokie. So for now, we'll put this here. I don't know if there's a way for us to, like, increase the speed or the growth of this. We could make some mystical fertilizer. using bone meal, Inferium Essence, and diamonds, although that's quite expensive. We could put water down to speed this up. I think I am going to go ahead, like, because we've got this many diamonds, I am going to waste a few of these here on getting this fertilizer, just because we only need 5 essence of this. So bone meal is all we're missing right now. It might seem crazy, chat, and it might well be crazy, chat, but bear with me, okay? Let's see here. So I'm going to take 6 of these. It's only 2 diamonds. That's not too bad. And then we can just insta-grow this and get 5 water essence or 6 water essence. And then finally, chat, after all of this time, watering can. Can we make the theoretically unlimited water source? We can. Can we make the normal watering can? We can. Can we upgrade that? We definitely can. We just need 4 tin ingots. That is silver, Isaac. That is not tin. I'm fairly certain that we do have tin somewhere. And after all of this is said and done, chat, if it's terrible, at least it was a quest, right? At least it was all for a quest. And so we have to do it at some point. And if nothing else, it can all be part of our effort. I guess I'll just go and make some more here. It's probably in that, it's probably in, wait, I don't know where our tin is. I was going to say it's probably in that chest over by the mob spawner, but I thought it was here somewhere. But if it proves to be useless, at the very least, we can use the RAK to buy the bone mealing effect, right? So, watering can. Boom. And then did we even make the Imperium Seeds? I feel like we didn't, right? Let's go ahead and see about, oh, maybe we did. They're in a chest. They are nice. Okay. Okay. So, finally, boom. We have a watering can. I don't know if we have to actually put water in this. We don't. Nice. If we hover over it, it says used to water things. Water in a 3x3 area. Shift right click to activate. So we have a watering can. I think we probably do want to put water down somewhere here. I'm actually quite tempted to move this because I don't want to get rid of all of our grass, even though grass seeds are probably not too difficult to come by. I would like to set up like another dedicated farming area somewhere else. And by, I mean, like legit just like here for now. This will be moved very shortly because that's a horrible place to put all of our stuff. Where are my buckets? I really need an AE2 system, chat. Here they are. Or just a better memory. Either will do. Do the shift right click thing for the watering can? I think I did. Like, I know it does come up with like a shine effect. Let's see here. Let me move these. I think these are going to work better if they're by water anyway. So. Huh. You are correct, chat, in that I did indeed use crop sticks. And the crop sticks are very good. Ah, see, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. Now the speed is on the rise. Like, we don't need more water essence, so there's really no need for that. But this is, we are getting somewhere with this. So that's also a very interesting, like, texture there for the water essence. But the good thing about this is really when we get, like, multiple of these seeds here. So how expensive is it for us to get more Inferium Seeds? I don't think too expensive, right? No, just normal seeds. Okay, so let's grab more of those if we have them, which we definitely do. I just need to find them. We've got 8 there. Okay, let's grab 7 more of these. Because that way we can kind of grow all of these simultaneously. And I think that's going to help us out quite a bit. Now, ideally, I think the best way for us to be able to do this would be if we had like a farmer or some kind of plant harvester that would harvest all of these for us. Because I think if we shift right click here, these do grow quite fast. You know, like that's pretty quick. And we can kind of go ahead and harvest all of these as well. Yeah, I don't think that's half bad. I don't know why it's not affecting over there. Maybe it's because I'm not like doing it in the middle. I'm just doing it on one side. But I think pretty soon that should get us everything we're after. Okay, so now that we've got a decent way of getting Inferium. Like we can get, I think, a fairly large amount of Inferium fairly easily here. I think that it's going to be best for us to see how hard it's going to be to get the Certus Quartz seeds, right? So we need, how many? We need 8 Intermedium Essence is what we need here. So 8 Intermedium Essence means we need 32 Prudentium Essence, which means we need 32 multiplied by 4, which is like, what, 146 Inferium Essence? 136 Inferium Essence? Something like that. Which I think we already have. Right? So maybe this is actually just going to be, although we do need more of it for this. So actually, I think this might be doable though, chat. I think we might already have what it takes to make this stuff. Really, we're just missing, or we just need to see if we have any more seeds, which we do. And we also have more Inferium. So yeah, maybe this was all not necessary right out of the gate here, actually. We might have already had enough Inferium to get to where we needed to go, but I think the base like setup that we had, like getting all this stuff, is going to prove useful anyway. At least that's what I'm going to tell myself to make it seem like we didn't waste the last 20 minutes if we did. Either way, let's have a look here. We need to get ourselves a crystal. Which crystal do we need to craft up here? We need either a Mastering Crystal, which we're not going to have, or we need an Inferium Infusion Crystal, which is a diamond, some Prosperity Shards, and some ingots. Easy enough. Let's go ahead and craft all of these up like so. So we need, now chat, first of all, to clear out more inventory space, but also we need to get more endstone, right? So let me go ahead and bring our system back online. I think I dumped my pickaxe in here. I did. Let's go ahead and move this real quick and see if we can't bring our system back. I'm gonna have to get rid of all of this. There we go. All right. All right, we're almost there, chat. We're almost there. We're gonna have an 82 system very shortly. I hope. Never fear. All we need now is some glowstone, so we can get some more endstone, so we can sift some more prosperity shards. We could go back to the Nether, but I think this might be faster. Hopefully. Whilst we wait for that, what else are we missing then for applied energistics? I don't think we're missing much. Like, we've got the diamonds, that's fine. Silicon is something we're going to need. And I don't know. Like, we don't have a crusher. Apparently with a material stoneworks factory, you can turn cobblestone into silicon, which is very interesting. There's no recipe for the Ender IO silicon, so the only silicon we can get is from nuclear craft. Thankfully, this looks fairly easy. Yes, the graphite bars can just be smelted coal. Okay, yeah, that looks easy enough, actually. We can just turn sand into silicon. Okay, that is fine. That is fine. All right. Let us grind down some endstone and go do a bit of sifting. We actually don't need that many prosperity shards now. We're fairly close to being done with this. You can sift for quartz dust and then cook the dust to silicon. Really? Oh yeah, there's an applied energistics 2 silicon there. Oh well, that's probably going to be a much easier way of doing it, because we should already have some nether quartz dust over here, right? Oh, we can smelt Certus quartz. What? Oh, I'm a fool, chat. I'm a fool. Ignore me. Ignore me. We can just put normal Certus quartz. There we go. All right. Never mind, chat. Never mind. Also, let me just throw these pebbles off the edge, making sure not to confuse them with my Prudentium essence, which I did also almost just throw off the edge there. Let's go ahead and grind this down, and then let's do a bit of sifting. 20 should be more than enough. That should get us at least 10, or approximately 10 prosperity shards here, which I think is going to be hopefully more than enough. I think we really only need just the 4, because all we're missing really is the crystal that allows us to craft the Prudentium here into the orange tier, the name of which I've forgotten. There we go. All right, let me see if I can do this now. So if we want to upgrade these to the next tier, which is called Intermedium, of course, we need this crystal, which means we need you, like that, and then we need 64 of you, like so. That gets us the Intermedium essence, and I think that might be all we need. Like now, if I want to make the Certus Quartz seeds, we need to go through the tiers of crafting seed again. Oh, so we do need 4 more. Oh, my mistake. But this is the last 4. I promise. This is the last 4 we need, chat. All right. We got 3. I did say we'd get to automating sifting in today's stream. Hopefully we'll get there pretty soon, chat. I did not think it would take so long for us to get into applied energistics, honestly. I think we did go a bit of a roundabout way of getting here. I don't think we needed to go through all of the watering can stuff. Like the watering can, I think is going to come in very useful for us when it comes to growing crops going forward, getting into agricraft and also growing more stuff for mystical agriculture. But I think that just getting into it today, we already had enough Imperium to where we didn't have to bother with it. But that's fine. You know, you live and you learn. All right, so we need... What do we need? We need... Oh, the Soda Squat's seed, of course. Let us go ahead. Start with this guy. Craft that up to this guy. I guess we also need 4 more of 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 4 more of these as well. Of this tier. So that we can do something like... this, and then something like this, and then what do we need for this? Just some Soda Quartz crystals. Holy heck, chat. I think that we have done it. I think we're almost there. We don't have any Soda Quartz crystals because we haven't sifted much sand, I guess. Do we really not have 4 Soda Quartz crystals? No. First of all, do we have Na? T? No, we don't have Na. Wow. Okay, in that case then, what's the odds like on a diamond stiffened mesh? It's 12%. Okay. In that case, chat, let's get some sand. Let's sift a wee bit of sand. And let's get some crystal, shall we? So, for now, I'm just going to go ahead and dump most of my inventory in there so that we can uncompress this massive amount of sand. And it's probably, like, in the interest of speed, I think it's probably going to be worth us just putting this into this system over here as opposed to sifting it manually in the diamond stiffened mesh. Despite the fact that the odds are higher on the diamond stiffened mesh, they're only 3% higher. And I think the speed bonus that we get from putting our sand in here and using our auto sifting system, I think the speed bonus we get from that's going to make life just so much easier. So... I guess one thing that we should do whilst we wait here, if we are going to automate sifting, is look towards getting enough meshes to fill up all of those empty sieves there. Thankfully, we do have 1,841 string in here, and I think that the amount of flint that we've got is already quite high, and also we can just craft gravel into flint, and you've just seen there how easy gravel is for us to obtain. And so, let's go ahead and just craft up, I'm fairly certain it's just this, right? Yeah, let's go ahead and craft up really as many meshes as we can. 56 might be a few too many because what we've got 20. We've maybe got just shy of 25. I think we've got like maybe 20, maybe like 19 or 18. So actually, yeah, no, 56 seems about right, honestly. How much flint do we have? I saw that we had 46 in there, and then I think we have, yes, much more in here. All right, how many flint stiffened meshes can I make? The answer is 46. Also fine. And then on top of that, I'm fairly certain that we actually have lots of iron. It's all just spread about multiple different chests. Yeah, you can see there we've got quite a bit of iron already. Let's go ahead and upgrade these. 22. That's also fine. So yeah, it shouldn't be too difficult here. The hardest bit's going to be upgrading all of them, obviously, to diamond tier. But to be honest, once we get the auto sifting up and running, especially for gravel, I think the number of diamonds that we have will increase pretty quickly. And we should get to the point where we can fill all of these with diamond stiffened meshes, I think, sooner than you might expect. All right, don't put those in there. We've got more than 4 Soda Quartz crystals, so I will take precisely 4 of those. And finally, chat, if we come on over to our crafting station, we can go ahead and craft 1, 2, 3, 4 with 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. And, of course, he does it. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to click on the recipe here. There it is. Boom. All right. We finally have the Soda Quartz seed. So now we can go ahead and using that hoe that we don't have on us right now, we can go ahead and break this guy, throw down some crop sticks, throw down a Soda Quartz seed, and then using our watering can, hopefully grow this pretty quick.